Hello everybody, Ben K Gaming here, welcoming you back to the next part 3, of Let's Play Super Mario 64 Daredevil Run. In the last episode, we completed Bob-omb Battlefield, got the wing cap, and completed Whomp's Fortress. And in this episode, you're finally gonna figure out what that exception was that I was talking about to this Daredevil Run. So, because we're doing everything in order here, let's go ahead and head over to world number 3. Behind this door, and actually there's an interesting story, and I hope the audio issues are fixed. I know I was having, I don't know what it is with me and just every time I Let's Play, but I always have freaking audio issues with either the commentary or the game audio, but hopefully I fixed that in OBS. I turned the game audio down just a little bit. I'll actually turn it up just a tad in case you guys can't hear it, but I turned my microphone level down, so hopefully it won't be ear, splitting metal basically when I commentate. Anyways, so you got these holes in the wall here. There's a one up in that one. I just wanted to show that. There's these fish. There actually isn't water behind here. Those are just fish. It's just they're just sprites that are placed there. But yeah, if you do a backwards long jump, which I'll explain later, but basically, yeah, you can actually get behind the glass, and yeah, it's kind of cool. Anyways, Talky Toad here.
The names of the stars are also hints for finding them. They are displayed at the beginning of each course. You can collect the stars in any order. You won't find some stars, enemies, or items unless you select a specific star. After you collect some stars, you can try another course. We're all waiting for your help.
Yeah, that's my best Toad voice. I wanted to do at least one Toad impression during this LP, but anyways, read this sign here. Are you using the cap blocks? You really should, To make them solid so you can break them, you have to press the colored cap switches in the castle's hidden courses. You'll find the hidden courses only after regaining some of the power stars. The cap blocks are a big help. Red for the wing cap, green for the metal cap, blue for the vanish cap. Yep, those are what the caps are. I wanted to show that because those are the caps we will be obtaining throughout this LP. And another interesting thing to note, before we jump into this painting, there is something I wanted to mention. Two things, actually. This painting in the Japanese version is not a picture of a ship. It's a picture of bubbles. No, not the Powerpuff Girl, but a picture of just a bunch of bubbles. But in the American version and PAL version of this game, this picture is a picture of a ship. And in the Super Mario 64 DS, the Bubbles picture that you saw in the Japanese version is also there. And speaking of Powerpuff Girls, I just wanted to say, I'm dang glad that Craig McCracken is finally making a second reboot of it, because, man, I used to watch that a lot as a kid, and I really enjoyed it, and so did my sister. So, Craig, you're awesome. Anyways, you notice that other hole in the wall? Sorry, I should try to talk about the game a little bit more, and instead of reboots of TV shows that I'm pleased to see. Anyways, you got this hole in the wall here. Looks like a black void, right? The other one gave you a 1-up. What does this one do? Well, welcome to the secret aquarium. Yep. As I always called it as a kid, the aquarium in the sky. Because look out the window, right? You could see that, basically it's just this random, these random four walls, this random structure, right? That's just in the middle of nowhere in the sky. It could be over the Pacific Ocean, it could be over the Atlantic Ocean, heck, it could even be over the Arctic Ocean for all we know. Or any ocean, the Indian Ocean, any ocean in the world, anywhere on God's green earth, right? And as a kid, and I think Shugga Conroy said this too, but I always wanted to find this aquarium as a kid, because when I was a kid, after my parents moved to Florida from New Jersey, they would take me and my sister to the Florida Aquarium in Tampa, and for whatever reason, because of, just just playing this game in my therapist's office as a kid, I never found this level, first of all, until I was probably like, at my therapist's office, that is, until I was probably like, I don't know, 14, 13, 14, but I always wanted to find the location of that aquarium, and just this room itself gives me good memories of being at the Florida Aquarium as a kid, seeing all the fish and sharks and all the other sea creatures, including SpongeBob. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, yeah, but obviously the aquariums here in New Jersey are much better because Jersey rules. I'm sorry for anyone who grew up in Florida, but as a native New Jerseyan, you know, Florida just really wasn't my cup of tea, and I'm sorry if I'm offending Floridians, but I just didn't really... It just wasn't home like New Jersey is, and to say the least, it's good to be home. Anyways, let's jump into the next level. Welcome to Jolly Roger Bay, course number 3, which is one of my favorite courses, not only because it's a water level, and I'm a big fan of water levels in Mario 64, but the significance of the number 3, and call me weird all you want, but... New Jersey was the 3rd state to be admitted to the U.S. on December 18th, 1787. For some reason, and the reason I know that is because when I was in middle school, we had to know the order in which the states were admitted to the Union. So thank you, Miss Ferguson, for teaching us that. And while I certainly have some OCD about it, as you could probably tell, I don't know, this course describes New Jersey because, you know, you've got the Jersey Shore, and it's a peninsula. You've got the Delaware River to the west, the Atlantic to the east, and, of course, the Delaware Bay to the south. Anyways, plunder in the sunken ship. Now, listen to the music. Not the Doobie Brothers song, but just listen. Yep, so, as you can probably tell, I won't drone on for too long, but this is probably one of my favorite, one of the most soothing and just relaxing themes in Mario 64. And honestly, the next time I go to the Jersey Shore, I might listen to this song on the beach, because it's a pretty awesome song, to say the least. Now, you might also notice this fog. Pay attention to that detail, because something will happen with it a little later. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump in the water, and I want you to listen to the music when I jump in the water. You hear more violins playing, right? That's one of the things that made Super Mario 64 such a memorable game, such a notable game in video game history. Just little attention to detail like this, how the music, how the song, just different instruments play depending on what environment you're in. Anyways, we come down here to the ship, and yes, I do realize I could do a speedrunning trick called Ship Clip, where you basically swim into the corner of the ship, and if you swim at the right angle, you will clip into it. If you watch speedruns of this game, you will probably notice that. Anyways, you swim past the eel and go back up to the surface and come back, and what do you know? The eel's gone. He's actually swimming around, believe it or not. But basically, that window that he was in, we can now swim into it, and if I take any longer, I'm probably going to get killed here. Anyways, now you'll notice these chests here. You notice when we swim up to one, I said, you notice if we swim up to one, we get a bubble. And how many times have I mentioned bubbles in this episode? Anyways, basically the idea here is you gotta open the chests in the right order. If you open them in the wrong order, you'll get shocked, lose health, and you'll have to start the chest opening process all over again. And will you please swim into the chest, Mario? I don't want you to swim through it. There we go. Anyways, you'll notice when you activate all the chests in the right order, the water drains. Now listen to the music again when I'm on land, and can you please get up there, Mario? Thank you. Notice something? Now we've got drums playing, so yep, certain areas will trigger drums. Now, look at my health. You notice I took damage, technically, right? This is the exception I was talking about in episode 1. Obviously, there's no way for me to avoid taking damage because Mario 64 does not have a separate health meter for being underwater, or for underwater endeavors. So, this is exception number 1 that I'm making to the Daredevil run policy, because if I just drown myself because I lost one sliver of health, it really wouldn't be fair. Anyways, open this box, and there is our star, and I don't believe I actually grabbed that. Anyways, there we go. Star number 19. I'll meet you guys back. Star number 2. The star that probably gave kids nightmares as kids. Well, geez, yeah, that's a redundant sentence. The star that gave kids nightmares as kids. Wow, I am really redundant. I'm sorry if I'm peeking the mic. I'm trying my best. I'm just playing with the audio levels here in OBS. Yeah. Now remember the fog? Would you look? And take a look at the sky too. Just look at the details. Once the ship has been unsunk, so to speak, you've de-Titanikified it, the sky clears up and the fog clears. See, just like I said, this is what makes Super Mario 64 just an awesome game. Just a real relic in terms of video game history. Just a classic that deserves to be praised for all of eternity. Anyways, so now that eel was pretty frightening, but take a look at the eel now, okay? We're gonna come over here. Yeah! Now, there is something else in this game that probably would have given kids nightmares, as well as on top of this eel. But basically, you'll notice as I swim, I have to be careful not to touch the eel. You do take major damage, but again, remember, this is a Daredevil run, so if I take damage, I gotta die and start over. It's interesting, though, because the Hebrew word there's actually a Hebrew word, die, which means, like, enough, stop it, cut it out. Just thought I'd mention that. Anyways, yeah, the eel that gave kids nightmares. I'll meet you guys back. Mission 3, Treasure of the Ocean Cave. Yep, so as you can see, the game is starting to lag a little bit, but remember what I said. I like to be faithful to original hardware, and I decided I didn't really want to play Mario 64 on the Virtual Console on my Wii, because even though I do have the game on my Wii's Virtual Console, fun fact about me, I've never owned a Wii U. I never owned a Wii U, and I know some people are going to hate me for saying that, but honestly, I just didn't see what the big deal is. The Wii U came out when I was going into my freshman year of high school in 2012, and I remember as a Wii owner, I thought, I knew it was a different console, but I just didn't see what the big deal was. I mean, I thought, oh, the screen has a control, or the screen, yes, the screen has a controller. What am I, wow, I cannot talk today. The controller has a screen is what I was trying to say, and I just didn't see what the big deal was. But the Switch is awesome. I still have my Switch, and I really need to start playing my Switch more. But don't worry, I'll be recording more Switch stuff soon. Anyways, let's read this sign here and get knocked back from it. Keep out! That means you! Arrgh! Anyone entering this cave without permission will meet certain disaster! Now, what is certain disaster, you may ask? Well, you see that column right there, that pillar? Tower, whatever you want to call it? You're probably gonna come in here thinking, those are just harmless, right? Wrong! Yep. These towers will fall and attempt to pulverize you. Oh, wow. I'm surprised I didn't take damage there. Hey, I guess bonking actually helped me. Thanks, game. Yeah, basically, you get hit by those, you take a lot of damage. Let's read this sign here. Arrgh, ahoy, matey! I have sunken treasure here, I do. But to pluck the plunder, ye must open the treasure chests in the right order. What order is that, ye say? I'll never tell, the cap'n. Anyways. Yeah, get ready for the hardest treasure chest order ever. And yes, this is in Super Mario Odyssey, just for those who don't know. So yeah, if you're struggling with this star in Super Mario Odyssey, here you go. And I didn't do the speedrunning strat in the right area, but anyways. Who cares? There's the star. Lucky star number 21. Star number 4, red coins on the ship afloat. Now, this will be the first mission where I speed up and play music, so commence fast forwarding and awesome Jolly Roger Bay music. Here we go. Okay, so for the 100 coins in Jolly Roger Bay, basically you want to start out by swimming through the level. Most of the coins can be found in rings. Fun fact, there's only, I believe, 103 coins in all of Jolly Roger Bay, so yeah, you really can't leave any stones unturned here. Most of the red coins here, here's the location of the Bob-omb Buddy. He'll open the cannon for you, as he always does. Red coin atop the pole. Got another ring here. There's some along these planks here. I'm going to go ahead and go underwater. There's a ring around this stone pillar here. Yeah, we know, attacking toucans. Josh is a clam. Ha ha ha, lols. Anyways, come down here. The one thing I will say about Super Mario 64 is that the draw distance is really crap. Well, I mean, for the N64 it's not bad, but by modern standards it's definitely not great. So we'll come into the cave here, just go ahead and trigger all the pillars so we don't take damage and have to restart. Go ahead and kill all the Goombas here, and then there's the blue switch over here. You can go ahead and collect all the blue coins. That brings us up to 98 coins, and then the final, we'll collect our 100th coin, or final red coin, which will be our 100th coin on the ship. Come over here, and there we go. We have our 100th coin. And just like that, this is the problem with having wired headsets. Anyways, just like that, we have our 100 coin star. Now, I have to be careful not to touch that box there, because that pirate box that you see there, yep, I think we all know what happens. Now, there is actually a cool death trick you can do, but I would like to complete the mission, so I'll show that death trick maybe in an extras video, or maybe I'll just show it off a little later, but let me just fix the mic here. Anyways, let's get our 8th red coin and collect our star. Oh gosh. Yeah, like I said, it's a little bit easier emulating this game than playing with an actual N64 controller. And actually, I might want to swap controllers here, because my current controller has a pretty loose analog stick. So, yeah, I might be swapping controllers in the next episode. Anyways, next mission, blast to the stone pillar. So for this mission, as you saw in the 100 coin star, we had to open up this cannon here. Inside of said cannon, well, is a cannon. Actually, no, I think it's a giraffe, but no. Anyways. So you want to aim for this pillar right here, and aim right about there. And you'll grab onto it. Jump on over here, and fun fact, in the Japanese version, this star is not inside of a box. But in the American version, or in the North American version, it is.
Here we go!
So that is star number 24. So now we'll head back in, and I'll reveal the bad news, because, as you probably saw in the 100 coins, star number 6 is through the jet stream. Unfortunately for us, we cannot do this mission yet. It requires a little bit of extra weight. So, to make up for that time, let's head on over to the next course, course number 4. And just so you know, we won't be able to do through the jet stream for a little bit of time here, so... Anyways, Bob Ross! Yep, just like Joel. Anyways, welcome to Koki Koki Moki. No, sorry. Cool, Cool Mountain, course number 4. Yeah, you can tell I've watched a full playthrough of Super Ultra Kaizo Mimio Road. So it's telling us to enter the cottage first, because this is our first mission, slip sliding away. Now, I'm gonna ruin everyone's childhood here, not really, but I'm pretty sure the slide was everyone's favorite mission. These slide levels, to be honest, are some of my favorite missions in Super Mario 64. But let me show you a cool little shortcut you can take on this slide. Yep. No, that was not a glitch. Yep, you can clip right through the wall just by doing that. Yep. Now, there will be a part where you won't want to do that, a mission rather, where you won't want to do that take that shortcut, but basically, You get down to the bottom, and there is your star. And would you get the star, please? Thank you. Mission number 2, Lil Penguin Lost. So for this mission, I think we all know what I'm going to do in this mission. But you have this baby penguin up here, and, you know, I'll spare you the explanation because, yes, you know, there is a mommy penguin, but I do have to be careful here because, well, here's the problem. I could go this way, but guess what the problem is? You know, the problem is, this is a Daredevil run, and if I take damage, we all know what's gonna happen. So for this, I will have to go the intended way. Yay. Anyways, yeah, I said, how many times did I say way in that sentence? Anyways, I just said it again. Let's go ahead and slide down here. And we'll jump up here. And we have Killer Snowman. Now, I'm going to attempt a risky maneuver. Kids, don't try this at home. Because, guess what? The nice thing is, I don't have to fully do it the intended way, because, oh gosh, almost died there. But, yeah, that's a speedrunning strat for those who didn't know. You found my precious baby! Where have you been? How could I ever thank you, Mario? Oh, I do have this star! Here, take it with my eternal gratitude. Anyways, there's your star. I would like to point out what the penguin said, what Mommy Penguin says if you don't have her baby. Can I talk to you, please? Oh, well, I never knew this. You can't actually talk to the penguin. Wait a minute. Seriously? Oh, well, okay. I never knew that. You can't I wanted to show what the dialogue that occurs, before you take the baby penguin back to his mother, but basically there's another penguin up here you might notice. And if I grab him instead, if I grab this penguin instead, and drop down, that's not my baby! She looks nothing like me! Her parents must be worried sick! Yep. So yeah. And notice if you grab the real baby penguin, the mommy penguin gets kind of pissed off, as you can see, and follows you around until you get here. But you know what? You know what's really sad? I failed at doing it. Okay, please do it this time. I don't want to die as the problem. Okay. I don't know why I'm having... There we go! Anyways, let's get our star. PETA, please don't take this video down. Mission number 3, Big Penguin Race. Yep, this mission gave me a lot of trouble when I was a kid playing this, so let's see how much trouble it'll give me this time. Hey, Mario, buddy, how's it going? Step right up, you look like a fast sledding kind of guy. I know speed when I see it, yes sirree, I'm the world champion sledder, you know. What do you say? How about a race? Don't go. Yep, another Koopa the Quick race, basically, except with a penguin. Now, very, very important, do not take the shortcut. I will show what happens if you do take the shortcut after I've completed the mission. Fun fact, as you speed up, as you get further ahead of the big penguin will speed up. But there are certain parts. Okay, so that was probably the hardest part of the slide because, yeah, if you're a little bit off, the penguin can push... Oh my gosh, why is this what I'm having trouble with? You know what? I'm gonna swap controllers. This is not working. Mamma mia. This analog stick on this controller is no good, so I'll meet you guys back. I have another controller here. Here it is. Let's try it with a better controller. There we go, finally. Okay. Oh, geez, almost died there. Anyways, come over here. Do not go out the door, whatever you do. You broke my record! Unbelievable! I knew that you were the coolest. Now you've proven that you're also the fastest. I can't award you a gold medal, but here, take this star instead. You've earned it. Yeah, maybe swapping the controller was a better idea, because like I said, the analog stick on my other controller was a little loose. So, anyways, let's get our star. And now I'm going to show what happens if you take the shortcut, because like I said, you don't want to take the shortcut. But, yeah, I just want to show what happens. And then I'll show what happens if you lose to the penguin. So, you may think you won the race, but guess what? Surprise, I said... Whoa, Mario pal, you aren't trying to cheat, are you? Shortcuts aren't allowed. Now I know that you know better. You're disqualified. Next time, play fair. Yep. And unlike Mario Sunshine, they don't murder you for cheating. Now, well, here's what happens if you lose to the penguin. I win! You lose! No slouch, but I'm a better sledder. Better luck next time! And like with unlike Mario Sunshine and Galaxy, you don't get murdered. Anyways, enough dilly-dallying. Mission number 4, Frosty Slide for 8 red coins. Now, very, very important. You want to get as many coins on the slide as possible, because as you know, I'm doing the 100 coins. And yeah, commence fast forwarding, because why not? Yeah, it's actually, I'm just gonna give up and start over because I'm just gonna start over because I did not mean to start the race, and the penguin just makes it that much harder. So let me try that again. Anyways, attempt number 2 at this. The idea is you want to grab as many of the coins on the slide as you can and not race the penguin. I also missed the blue coin. Okay, don't go. Yes, you can opt out of the race for those who didn't. I said you can opt out of the race. There we go. Okay. Anyways, let's try this again. I did not mean to start the race with the penguin. Oh my gosh. That was intentional because if you miss too many coins, then yeah. If you miss too many coins, then you're probably going to have to come back to the slide. So, third time hopefully will be the charm. So here is the 100 coins for real this time in Cool Mountain. Basically, you're going to want to start by coming down the slide just like this. Grab as many coins as you can. I do not recommend taking the shortcut because, you know, as you can see, there's plenty more coins on the slide that you need to grab. But basically, you want to come down here first. As you can see, we're already up to 76 coins. Come out, make sure you do not grab the star there. Go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and collect all the red coins as well. Basically, there's quite a few. I think there's 3 down here that you want to collect. Just be careful coming up to this one. Very easy to slip off and fall off the edge. You can use this bridge here. There's a warp here. And then you can come down this slide here, which will contain the rest of the coins. And as you'll see in just a moment, I missed a couple there, but basically you want to collect, we're up to 95. Ooh, that was close. Alright, I'm going to end it here. I'm going to end the fast forwarding here because there's 2 blue coins that you can get right here, and that will take you to 100 coins. It only took 3 freaking attempts. Anyways, yeah. A little different when you play Mario 64 on actual hardware, as opposed to an emulator. Anyways, let's continue with the red coin hunt. So we got a red coin here. The next one... Oh, God. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank God for the snow, right? I would have taken fall damage there. There's snow, place like Mario. Okay. I don't know why I was trying to sing there. I am so sorry. I actually do have a pretty good singing voice, but... Yeah. I guess, you know... Part of the reason I think I'm sucking so bad at this game is because I'm trying to be super conscientious because this is a Daredevil run, and I'm not really paying attention. I think I'm being too careful, if you will, because, you know, it's like I'll be honest, I've died a lot in this LP so far, so, you know, and I don't remember ever being this bad at Super Mario 64, in all honesty, but anyways, go ahead and warp here, and slide down here, and that will take us to the location, if the camera will work with me here, that will take us to the location of a much-needed 1-up in this box, if I can get the frickin' 1-up, and there is our last red coin. Anyways, go ahead and jump here, not take any damage. After all, this is a Daredevil run. I've said that probably 50 million times, but there you go, star number 29. Ugh. Star number 5, Snowman's lost his head. As a kid, I had no idea how to do this mission. But, as an adult, and a Let's Player, this is how you do it. As AVGN would say. I need a good head on my shoulders. Do you know of anybody in need of a good body? Please, I'll follow you if you do. Now, I'm probably going to have trouble with this, because this snowball here... Oh my god. Okay, well here's what I gotta do now, because I've gotten too far ahead. I need to come down here, stand about right here, and wait for the snowball. Don't kill me, please. Oh, yeah, see, that's the problem. I was too slow. Anyways, I'll show you what this guy says. Oh no! Talk about an out-of-body experiences. My body has melted away. Have you run into any headhunters lately? I sure could use a new body. Brr, my face might freeze like this. Now, unfortunately, if you do fail this, the only way you can get out of it is to kill yourself and start over. I mean, you could exit course, but it's easier to just die and start over. So I'll meet you guys back. Now, I personally recommend standing here because, like I said, getting hit by the snowball will cause you to take damage. And remember, I think you know why I can't do that. Perfect! What a great new body! Here, this is a present for you. It's sure to warm you up. Oh my gosh. Almost went right into that spin drift there and would have had to... jump off the ledge. You've recovered 30 power stars. Now you can open the door with the big star. But before you move on, how's it going otherwise? Did you pound the 2 columns down? You didn't lose your hat, did you? If you did, you'll have to stomp on the condor to get it back. Stop it, game! You're spoiling the rest of the. You're spoiling secrets of the for later on in the game that we haven't even gotten close to yet. Grr! They say that Bowser has sneaked out of the sea and into the underground. Have you finally cornered him? This is a 100% run game, so you know what? Forget you for spoiling details. Anyways, oh, I forgot to tell you what the mission title was. See, I get caught up in something and then I do stuff like this. Anyways. Wall kicks won't work, as I always used to say, because, yeah, this mission can be a little bit tough if you're not skilled with the controller. So, let me show you what we need to do first, and we'll go ahead and warp down to the bridge down here. And we first need to open up the cannon. Now, where the Bob-omb Buddy is in this level? Well, let me show you. Come over to the ski lift here, and I recommend turning around because it's much easier if you do it this way. Turn around, and when it's the right time, press the A button to do a backflip, and there is your Bob-omb Buddy. So he'll prepare the cannon for us. Ready for blast off. And now, read the sign. Danger, strong gusts, but the wind makes a comfy ride. Now you might think if I jump off here, right? Just a complete precipice here. Just a ledge. You're probably thinking, I'm gonna die if I jump off that, right? Well, guess what? Guess what? I'm correct! Now, interesting to note, if you do die, the cannon, it does retain the cannon, but basically what I wanted to show, yeah, I forgot if you long jump into what I was going to show, it can backfire, so, but what I was trying to show was, if you do a jump, the wind will pick you up only once and carry you over here. Anyways, let's jump in the cannon. And we want to line it up with this tree right here. And about right there. There we go. And we'll follow this path over here. And these spin drifts, if you jump on their heads, I'll show what happens later on, but just note that when you jump on their heads, something happens that you might find kind of interesting. Now here's a quick lesson on how to wall kick, as the mission title says. When you hit the wall, push the joystick in the opposite direction, and you will do a wall jump. And... really? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, yep, had to die because of the Daredevil curse, but... seriously? Okay, hopefully the third time will be the freaking charm. Ugh. Yikes. 2. Hold on, that was not what I was wanting to do. The reason you have to do a triple jump there is because that wall is too high to hit normally. So you gotta start your triple jump here, and there you go. Was it that hard, Mario? Anyways, long jump to there, and collect star number 31. And with that, we have completed Wall Kicks Will Work in Cool Cool Mountain, thereby 100%ing Cool Cool Mountain. I think this is a good stopping point. Next time on Super Mario 64 Daredevil Run, we will take a look at the last course we have to do before we can advance to the next part of the game. Take care, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. They help out a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys pretty soon. Bye-bye.